we at with this?
Talk outside your neck. Miss me with the flex. Fish neck to your neck, now we call that strap. Starting the boots with legs, then I some sharp progress. I muscle through the reps, Mama want me EMFs. I hate a second guess, but understand it. Demand the tangents, I manage through damage, abandon my standing. Command the dancers off a twerk song, like leave your purse on, we going out off a cloud, cause I'm cool though. But the DJ ain't dancing, he getting blue notes, kudos, pseudo, numo, uno.
Hey, what's up?
Get the truth, you can too. Won't call you number one, but they'll
Hey, what's good, Uncle Bernard? How you doing?
A time relate, upon my scent.
Hey, Pooh, what's good? I miss you. I'm back in school, by the way. This is my last semester. Check me, hit me up. I'm in Baines now. They got me in Baines. On some shit.
Was down in my kind. I got these sounds in my rhyme. I will hum like the spine. Looking at the shrine, like one day they'll be mine. Undertone, undermine all the grace of my time to be signed. On the line with the divine, it was time. Thank God what I saw. Paul remember Saul. Would it change if it's slow? No go like Chris Paul, boy, I clip you. And tip you with knowledge with Kimball at Rap City battling.
Hey, Valentine, what's going on?
Said like allergies.
What's up?
There's a cage and that's protection.
I even know what's like that. It's the adversary, it's hereditary to talk down. Being sedative, repetitive. Stay positive when I know enough negative. This game young, Laying for the better of my lecture. This world will tell you more than a king without Coretta. I practiced Carezza before I met her. I say with pleasure, let her, and then I let her. I know what's going on, man. I'm in Durham with it right now. I'm back in school and shit, so you know, goddamn, try to get on out. You know what I mean? Decipher bliss. Thank you. Try and get it, trying to do something. Hey, it's the GOAT. I play, hey Miss Horton, how you doing? Man, this anthem, man, this song, sing the songs, a whole handstand. My strap never jam, cause my bitch always cleaning it. Got coins in my fist from me, always squeezing it. I ain't never leaving it, never know till you needing it. Never slip a meaner, send them right where the demons is. Singer is watching. What's good, Singer? What's poppin'? I like the name too. That's a fly name, Singer. Fuck with that. All right, so that's just a little opening to get this live started. Hey, Blake, hi. I'm doing well, Miss Horton. I'm back in school right now. Got my last semester going on. I just been taking it easy, I ain't gonna be the dead horse and be taking it day by day. But just growing, learning, experiencing. Living life, positive, just, chilling. But, yeah. So, basically, I just wanted to go live, and I've been seeing a lot of talk, and hopefully, I can record this and put this on YouTube, because I really want to start doing live videos, and speaking on spirituality, and speaking on insight of spirituality, speaking on misconceptions, talking about the current state of music, talking about the current state of where we at right now as of, people and things that, we might be a little not necessarily confused about, but things that, granted, it doesn't seem as it may appear. So, to start this off, I just wanted to start off by saying, always remember you are not your thoughts. You know what I mean? So I see, a lot of people, and I just turned 25, July 23rd. A lot of us are growing, and we've been going through a lot of growing pains as of lately. A lot of people just, I ain't really been seeing eye to eye with, people, and people, just, hey, what up, Nichols? How you doing? And it's just, we really at a standstill with ourselves, asking us what really matters to us, and, we're kind of doubting our future. We're not necessarily sure if we're going to make it, whatever that may mean to you, being relative about it. So I think with that being said, just always remember, you are not your thoughts and everything. And what I mean by that is that I believe that God is multifaceted. And I believe that God has given responsibilities to certain entities to influence our, our intellect, you know, and the way we move about, you know, the world. But see, the thing is, God as well has gave you free will. So whether you adhere to those influences or whether you react off of those influences is always going to be up to you. Now, what I mean by, like, what does he give the responsibility to and what influence does he give it to? Basically, and, you know, it's going to be a lot of flack with this, but, you know, hey, the truth is relative to me. So I look into astrology, right? And I look into the planets and everything of that sort. I seen that Saturn rules routine. Uranus rules individuality. Neptune rules friendships, relationships. Venus rules the way you love. Mars rules your intellect. The sun is your personality. The moon is how you respond and everything. So, you know, we all have these solar plexus within us and everything. And they don't teach us this in school and everything. So we go throughout the world, and granted, I know that the Venus was in Virgo, you know, and I know a lot of us don't know what that means, but what I'm saying is that Venus means how you love, and Virgo is, you know, just it's a sign. Virgo is analytical. Virgo is, you know, very different, very charismatic. They love to over here get in tune, get with it and everything, you feel me? But these type of people need the most help. And funny, you know, T is just watching. Virgos and Geminis really click together pretty well because Geminis, all they want to do is help. They're very mutable, you feel me? And that's what makes a Gemini very intelligent. You can put a Gemini anywhere, any spectrum, anywhere in the world, and they're going to always land on their feet. And they're going to always know what to do and how to go about it because they're very mutable, you feel me? It's a large spectrum. Now, in the lower animalistic nature, we will call that two-face. But in the higher thought form, we'll say that's a large spectrum. It's a double-edged sword. And Virgos, they need all the help they can get. And they're not ashamed to say that. And that's what makes them, and that's what, like, you know, kind of not validates, but they kind of lean more towards genuine. Like, don't be vain. You feel me? Like, be real about it. And that's why, you know, they're honest with themselves. They know that they need help. So, with that being said, Venus had just went into Virgo, and Venus is Venus is deliberated in Virgo, meaning that it hates to be in Virgo. Venus loves to be in love. Venus is how you love. So now that we got our love being like very analytical, everybody's over here like, okay, you know, these pretty words. I just can't, you know, I can't take that for face value right now. I need to see some action. I need to see it right now. And you got to understand, based on your personal solar plexus, it might be hitting you at a 180 or a 60-degree angle, which meaning that it may be a little bit harder with you to get with these energies. But to make it a full 360, you got to always remember you are not your thoughts. So, you know, a lot of us and everything, and always remember, whenever you want to step out and do something, you know, on faith or something on passion, your first time will never be your 50th time. Your 50th time will never be your 150th time. You always got to step out. You always got to make sure that you do it first, because ain't nobody going to see your vision the way you see your vision. You know what I mean? And if anybody ever tears you down just because of your vision, you don't have to, and that's based on you feel me? But just through my observation, it's always wise not to respond to those people, and it's always wise to protect yourself. Now, granted, the world is big and the world is vast, so we're not going to be hypocrites. We're not going to be shaming anybody or putting anybody down because those are lazy energies. See, knowing is truly half the battle. If you knew the influences that you were getting that day, aka you already know, then boom, you can go about the world in a kind of in a aware state. And this is just aka strategy, you know. And I believe that, you know, life, you got to have some type of strategy to get to the next day to the next. Every day is an uphill battle, you know what I mean? So with that being said, spirituality is on the forefront. A lot of people asking questions. I know I was talking to my boys and everything, and they were talking about, you know, relationships, and they were talking about, you know, their guys and shit like that. I'm gonna get some goddamn something to drink. I'm out drunk. And they were talking, you know, I think they were just like, you know, they went to these shorties' room yesterday. You know, they was like drinking and shit. And basically, you know, they was like, man, these girls, they wasn't rocking with us leaking all this. And I was like, yeah, I understand. You know, they was like, yeah, one of us called them old. I think everybody, you know, chasing ain't never did anything to good anybody. You can't manifest if you always in a mentality that you got to go chase it. Don't chase anything. Let it come to you. Because, see, the universe is trying to tell you that you need to be abundant. And what being abundant means is that you have to be content. And being content doesn't necessarily mean that, oh, you don't have any drive about yourself. You don't have any passion about yourself. You don't see that you can get from one to another and everything like that. That doesn't mean being, what I mean by being content is that you are in a space of a zero frequency, in a one frequency, meaning that you don't necessarily want anything, that you are okay where you're at right now. You put your feet on the ground, you do a 360, look in the radius, and you realize that, granted, it ain't as bad as it seems. I got a roof above my head. I got a meal plan where, you know, people over here looking where their next meal gonna come from. I got clothes on my back. I can provide for myself. I got an iPhone in my hand. You feel me? I can over here reach to the masses. I can spread the message. It's always about being grateful. And once you're being grateful, then that can lead into being content. And once you're being content, that can lead into being abundant. And once you're abundant, can't nobody ever infiltrate you. See, the thing is, a lot of people, and there's agents out here, there's succubi out here, there's parasites out here, you feel me? Jezebels out here. It's, you know, it's all types of spirits out here. And you got to know that you are a spirit. You're not your body. Don't get lost in the concepts of your ass and your titties or your dick and everything. Don't get lost up in that. You feel me? We over here think, oh, yeah, you know, well, shit, I'm in the gym every day. You feel me? I'm knocking these things out. You get lost in the masculinity. Don't get lost in the masculinity. You are no thing. Your spirit is no thing. You always got to remember that. Put yourself in a zero circumference. Because once you do that, the universe will work in your favor. A lot of us, we like to pray. You know what I mean? And praying is good. Prayer still works. But the universe gives you what you deserve. You know what I mean? You want a miracle and everything. Yeah, a miracle is a miracle. But you get what you deserve. So the people that's successful, the people that may rub you because, oh, they're, who they think they are? They think they're better than us? They think they're this and that? No. They deserve everything that they have accumulated within their life because they worked for it and everything. And you can have the same thing as well, but it's all putting one foot in front of the other and working on faith. We have 3 powers: belief, faith, and imagination/creativity. Those are your 3 powers. With those 3 tools right there, you can manifest anything in the world. But have a little bit of strategy and know what type of influences is going in the world, because once you know the influences, you can go about it in a way. You can feel the energy. You can kind of like, okay, now I know that this person, he can take this much. This person, they can take that much. I got my partners about to come up in here.
Ooh, everybody come alone in the nighttime. Change hoes like clothes. I can get attached. Cause these hoes 5 starters like lit matches.
Whoa, how they know you was Jimmy Bellamy?
Who is that?
Do you want to tag Jimmy Bellamy in this video? How they know that? That's weird.
What in the world?
That's weird.
I'm gone.
Yo.
I'm gone.
That's weird as hell. Word.
Who said that?
Bro, Jimmy just like put his face in the video and it said, do you want to tag Jimmy Bellamy in this video?
Oh.
Ooh.
That's weird. Yo, what up, Miles?
Go ahead and get out there. Get out
That's weird.
I'm deleting Facebook, guys. I'm deleting Facebook. Just to let you know. Oh, Miles. What
up, boy?
Nigga? What up, nigga?
I love you, boy.
We miss you out here, boy. We miss you out here.
Shit, Miles said what's good, Jim. Hell yeah.
What's up, young nigga?
Shit, what y'all got down? What y'all up to?
Chilling.
My fault. Let me get the clothes. They clean. Why? Oh, why not?
So I actually had time to.
Oh, true. True.
You get some back today, nigga.
Word.
Lab got canceled at 3, so.
That motherfucker, that rain was goddamn pouring down.
Bro, what?
Fucked you up, didn't it?
What? With the rain?
Rain.
Yeah. Favorite shit. I ain't know what to do.
I didn't even know what the
Nah, I said, miss y'all.
fuck is some weird shit.
Cause people, you know, doing it got shot on live and shit, bro.
Yeah, I was just talking about the spiritual.
Like,
I was
like
just talking about the spirit.
someone's wanted, bro.
I was just talking about the spirituality on the live, bro. And giving the insight, you know what I mean? Trying to spread a good word and everything. But look, I'm gonna go back live later, y'all. I'm gonna holler. Peace.